was a dream come true for some prisoners in the Volta region as they had their curtailed freedom restored through the Justice for All program. One remand prisoner was discharged and 33 others were granted bail at a court sitting at the Kpando Local prison and the whole central prison. The program was instituted to give justice to some incarcerated persons who otherwise could not afford the services of a lawyer, as well as to decongest the various prisons.
A report by the United Nations Human Rights Council in 2012 described Ghana's human rights records as not the best and must be looked at. One of such human rights issues was the right of prison inmate. The 1992 Constitution makes it clear that a person who is arrested or detained without trial within a reasonable period is entitled to unconditional release or released subject to conditions necessary for reappearance for judicial proceedings. The situation is, however, different from what the law prescribes. Most of the cases heard at the Justice for All program involved people remanded for as long as 10 years and more. This does not only go to overcrowded prison facilities, but is also a smack in the face of human rights. This is what the Justice for All program seeks to correct.
The prisons are overpopulated, and as the Justice for All program began, 2017, the remand population were about 30.6%, and that is quite some huge number. And as we're talking with you now, April this year, the Justice for All program in terms of have helped to reduce the congestion to the extent that remand population in the prisons have been reduced to 13.7.
The Kpando Local prison has a 70-bed capacity but currently has over 200 inmates. In all, 10 inmates applied for the program. 8 were admitted to bail with sureties and justifications, and a 60-year-old man who is alleged to have defiled a 3-year-old baby whom he claimed was his wife was referred to a medical facility for treatment. At the whole central prison, a total of 47 applications were heard. 1 was discharged, 3 were convicted, 25 inmates were granted bail. Some 15 applications were also refused, and 2 other applicants were ordered to seek psychiatric treatment. The whole central prison can only take 150, but has a total of 487 inmates posing serious health risks.
We have the issue of scabies, and then the issue of bed bugs, serious infestation of bed bugs. So, and then we have other issues like communicable diseases like this hepatitis. Yeah, they've diagnosed some of hepatitis B, and then other issues.
Cases of manslaughter, rape, defilement, murder, stealing, possession and use of narcotics, spousal abuse and illegal abortions were heard in court. The Justice for All program has been hailed by many as a step in the right direction. But the question remains if there are any monitoring mechanisms to check the activities of beneficiaries.
It is difficult to monitor the progress, that is after they are discharged or granted bail or something. It's one of the few challenges that we are going to discuss very soon under the non-custodial sentencing, so that the mechanism will be put in place to find out as to how to get them to be more beneficial to society.
The program was put together by the Attorney General, the Judicial Service, Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and executed by the Perfecter of Sentiment Foundation with funding from the Danish International Development Agency.